Um, what's hanging, folks? My name is called Summoner Spirit. I have a lot of okay. I played a round of this just before I started recording, and I played as Shana. Let me be real with you guys. I don't really know how this game works. I like have very basic knowledge of it. I mean, I gotta say, I did win that that round that I did just before I started recording. But I mean, not bragging or anything. I feel like it's between Katana or Spot or Lilith. I don't know, man. I don't want to play as a character literally called Katana. Like, get real. Short range weapon that shoots many projectiles. Which has the shortest reload time? 0.6 salvo knife. We'll go with this one, I guess. All right. No. We're gonna we're not doing anything crazy. All right. Let's go, folks. I don't know why I'm saying that. What the hell? Oh, I see. This feels like it might have been a mistake. I'm kind of getting swarmed already. Oh, I don't need to hold it down. I can just spam it. Doy. Yeah, I'm doing okay this morning. Feeling alright. Got another pretty good sleep. My day is gonna be decently packed. Me and my friends might be playing some Lethal Company later today. Who knows? It is the 1 year anniversary. Absolutely going for that. For Lethal Company, which is kind of insane. So much content has been made of it over the last, like, God knows how long. And I mean, rightfully so. That game is just truly incredible. It's one of the funniest games I think I've ever seen. Yeah, it is a shame that I haven't really ever actually gotten around to making a video out of it, just because it is such a banger. But I mean, past that, might do some baking today. My real the thing that I'm going to be spending most of my time doing today is recording voice lines for the Baldur's Gate 3 video. I don't know, man. I've never really been the biggest fan of doing voiceover. I prefer to just, like, I don't know, just do it in the moment. But for a slightly more narrative focused video like the Baldur's Gate 3 one, that's just not really a thing that we can do. So I'm forced, alas, to do some voiceover work. Yeah, I'm hoping that, given, oh my gosh, I'm getting swarmed, that given a few days, Baldur's Gate 3 video should be finished and ready to upload. But I mean, that's pretty much it. You know what? Let's talk about some more personal stuff. So I'm applying for university at the moment. I never got around to actually fucking finishing my A-levels. Which, I mean, not great, but to be honest, I'm not that stressed about it. During the time where I would have been doing my A-levels, the world was pretty shit. It would have been like 2021 to 2022. And I was not in a very good headspace, so I just chose to, you know what, I said to myself, you know what, I'll be a NEET for a few years, and then I'll get my life back on track after that. That's pretty much what's happened, so I'm skipping A-levels, going straight to university, sort of vibe. But I gotta say, I mean, it's, magic lens, I don't want any of these, really. It is a tiny bit stressful. Necromancer, ooh, Pog. It's stressful to, especially try and get funding figured out for it, because over the last few years I've been a very big proponent of the idea that student loan bad, never take student loan. And I mean, I can see where past me was coming from, but also the way that student loans work in England, it's pretty much just like if you, oh my god, wait, wow, I just realized I've created an absolutely cracked synergy. It does kind of hurt my eyes, but you know what, man? I play Binding of Isaac every day. I'll survive. The way that student loans work in England, if you essentially if you don't make enough, you never pay them. It's like if you need to make a certain amount to start paying them back. And I don't think I'm going to be making that much for quite a while. So that it is kind of like pushing the problem down the road, but also, like, what the fuck am I meant to do? I don't have like fucking thousands of pounds on hand to just fund my my education. That's not me. So I'm just a bit stressed about it, but to be honest, it's just kind of a fact of life. If you want to go into education and like you don't have enough money, you're gonna need to... I just realized I've been taking damage and I haven't even realized. Okay, well, I'm definitely going with this one. If you want to go into higher education, you kind of need to just take out student loans in today's day and age. I'm also low-key betting on student debt relief, because that's like extremely popular nowadays, and it's also good for the economy. It's like one of those things that should absolutely be done. I mean, in my eyes, higher education should be free because, you know, education's a right. But at the end of the day, I don't think that's actually going to happen in the UK. Definitely not in America. So I'm, you know, I'm putting my faith in student debt relief. This is so fucked. I can't see any enemies because when one dies, 2 more of these skulls spawn and they just kill enemies instantly. I'm just walking around not seeing any. No, I can see some. Never mind, I was wrong. But yeah, it is you know, it's definitely a gamble betting on student debt relief, because it might just never happen. But if it does happen, I'm gonna be smiling ear to ear. My ass is gonna be fat and my smile wide. No. I do like the idea of just standing still, but that's also like not a very good idea. Not a good shout. I feel like the number of skulls we're seeing has decreased like substantially, to the point where I might have to start shooting again. Which kind of sucks, because I've just been kind of walking around, not really doing anything. The last, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. The idea that, you know, I might have to actually start playing the game again. I think that's the mark of a really good game, when, like, when you can not play the game and still be having fun, you know what I mean? Because I'm not really doing anything, I'm just kind of holding the WASD keys, and just like letting the game play itself, and I'm still having a fucking good time. And I mean, you know, that doesn't really apply to many games, because, you know, like Resident Evil 4, for example, I don't think there's any way you can get that game to play itself. But, you know, it's still a great game. You know what, let's start going with some damage up on the bullets. Because I've got a feeling we're gonna need to start pressing mouse 2 soonish. Oh hey, healing item, nice. Big shot. Go big mode. Have we heard anything else from Big Mode since Animal Well? So, I do really want to play some Animal Well. It's been a good year for games. A lot of good stuff has been released. You know, I should start I should make a list of games I want to play. Because I do this thing where I find a game I really want to play, and I want a magic spare. I find a game I really want to play, and I play it for a while, and then after, like, I don't know, man, few days, I get bored of it, and then I just kind of sit at my PC for hours on end, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do, man. And then I either just kind of sit there until I find something else I want to play, or I go off and I, actually live my life. And I come back and I'm, actually ready to play games again. I mean, to be honest, it's not the most fun thing or the most healthy thing to do, so probably just, get a list put together so I can actually, always have something to play on the horizon. I guess the first thing on there would probably either be Animal Well or Metal Gear Solid 5. Because I think I have Metal Gear Solid 5 in my Steam library. I think. Not to brag, but my Steam library is fucking full of shovelware. So I actually don't know if it's in there or not. Ooh, Magic Scythe. Well, no, we want Reaper rounds. Alrighty. Undead Army. Hog. Alright. I think that should put us on top of our game now. We'll go with Magnetism. Let's talk about Telltale. So I saw something recently saying, I believe the exact headline was, Telltale says that The Wolf Among Us 2, or something like that, is not cancelled. Which, like, I very vaguely remember The Wolf Among Us 1, or the original, very vaguely, but what I was more interested by was, Telltale still exists? I thought that game studio went bankrupt. Apparently, yeah, it still exists. And not only does it still exist, it's still publishing games. Which, like, what the fuck? I feel like I should have heard about this, considering how momentous it feels. Like, Telltale was a very big, very beloved studio, and it going out of business was a huge deal. And I feel like, I should have heard a bit more about, like, it coming back. But no, I guess not. I mean, that's, I guess, just a symptom of how the news is. Like, good news never really, good news doesn't sell papers, that sort of thing. But I mean, this definitely is good news. I'm glad to see that, the Telltale is back and, releasing games again. It's a good sign. Telltale, actually coming back. And I feel like I'm probably a few years late to this conclusion, considering I'd imagine they've probably been back for a while now, but I mean, it spells good things for the games industry that, a good company can, come back from the brink of disaster if it's loved enough. Did I just take damage there? That is so not boggers. I am going to die. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. We got pretty close. Right, that was a good time. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been great, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!